Stay tuned for tips and techniques from the nation's top chefs in the Chef's Kitchen.
Welcome to the Chef's Kitchen. I'm Hope Cohen, your host, and this is Philadelphia Magazine's Guide to Holiday Entertaining. I'm at Miele with Susan and Holly, who are the corporate chefs and home economists here. We're going to be cooking some holiday specialties, which I adore.
We're preparing a crown roast of pork today with a fruit stuffing, and we're going to be using our auto roast program.
The Miele ovens have a special program where it automatically sears your meat at 450 degrees, and then it drops down to we're going to drop it down to 350 degrees.
That's amazing.
To
so it
finish.
censors when the meat reaches the sear temperature,
Yes.
and then it automatically lowers.
Yes,
Right.
It's a no-brainer.
Yes, it does what a cookbook would naturally tell you to do when preparing a roast.
I love that.
Right.
So I'm going to get started with the roast. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to encrust the roast with some thick slices of bacon.
That
and
sounds
this is
great.
going to give the roast some nice smoky flavors, as well as keeping the roast nice and moist.
When you're cooking with Miele, you can trust that everything's going to work the way that it's supposed to work.
That's
Yes.
right. Thank you for saying that for us.
Perfect results every time when we use the roast probe. It's really takes all the guesswork out of what temperature is my roast at.
Actually, the roast probe will give information to the oven throughout the cook time, and the last half of your cook time, it will give you a very accurate countdown, so you'll know when you can go on and make other things.
That's great. Can you set the oven to the optimal temperature, or does it tell you the temperature?
We set it to our temperature. We do have a master chef program too for people that need a little extra help, and that really describes everything that you need to do.
That's great. And they're fabulous looking. Just so
yeah,
great looking.
they're wonderful.
What are we putting in the pan now?
This is a nice sweet Italian sausage. First, I've got some butter in the pan. One of the key things to making a stuffing is you want it to be moist. So
Absolutely.
the sausage is going to give the stuffing lots of moisture in coordination with the butter. We have our super burners towards the front of
Lots
our
of
cooktops.
BTUs, so you
yes,
can get the
very
temperature
high
up.
BTUs, and I have full control using our gas cooktop.
That's great.
This actually can get hot enough for wok cooking, and it can even go low enough for simmering, for melting butter and chocolate. So it's
that's a beautiful thing.
multifunctional. And all of our larger burners are in the front, which is where you do most of your large cooking. Big pots of water can be boiled in the front, so
And
it's
then
really
you can
designed
move them
well.
to the back to maintain them.
Yes,
Yes.
and it's a continuous grading system, so you don't even have
So you
to
can
lift
slide.
up. You can slide.
Yeah, it smells great already. Dried apple?
Yes,
I
dried
love
apple.
the sausage and the fruit combination. It's really great together.
This stuffing is filled with lots of textures and different flavors. We've got sweet,
Savory,
we've got
sweet,
tart,
bitter.
savory. It's a wonderful combination. Beautiful stuffing for a holiday meal.
Is this your personal recipe?
It is. I created this recipe.
Very nice.
actually-
Susan and I create recipes for Miele.
Right. The website is www.miele.com. Is
Can
a
I find
wonderful
this recipe
resource.
there?
You can find this
Absolutely.
recipe, everything you're seeing today. Holly and I are adding recipes to the website all the
I
time.
love that. What a
for
great
month.
job.
We also offer cooking classes. We offer classes where clients learn how to use their ovens. Holly and I give those, and we are also offering gourmet cooking classes, and all of that you can find on the website too.
Beautiful.
So
Wait, wow, that's it.
I'm going to combine these ingredients with my breading. This is some egg to help bind the stuffing together. And then I'm going to stuff the interior of the crown
It's
roast.
absolutely beautiful, and what a great presentation if you're
Oh, it is
entertaining
stunning.
to bring
Yes,
that to the
yes.
table. Everybody always gives you oohs and ahs when you bring a crown roast.
Holly's
the
going to put
roast
the
probe?
roast probe in a thick area of the meat. You don't want to touch a bone. We're going to put that right into the
Okay, it's
oven.
all
That's
ready
easy.
to go.
And then there's a little door here that I'm going to just plug the other end of the probe in.
There you go.
Okay. I'm going to turn it on, and this is very easy to navigate. I'm going to choose the roast program. Towards the last half of your cook time, this searing, it's now searing at 450, this display will change, and it's going to show a countdown, very accurate
great.
countdown.
And simple.
Great
I like
ovens.
that, easy.
Yes. Now we have a finished roast
Let's
here.
take a look. Wow, look at that. Looks like the cover of Gourmet Magazine.
Right. And if you notice, this is it's cooking right on the oven rack with the roasting pan slid underneath.
We're going to let it rest so that all the juices will not run when we cut it.
Susan, you're going to be plating our
Yes, I
vegetables.
am.
We've got some Brussels sprouts.
These
and
are
squash
beautiful
and carrots.
baby vegetables, yes, with
Beautiful with some almonds.
Grand Marnier, with some orange peel, and we're going to hazelnuts scattered on the top.
Now that we have our auto roast by Miele, we can come in and take a bite. Grab
That's
your
right.
cutlery, ladies. Let's
Look at that pork, perfectly
It
cooked.
looks, you can
really
see
looks great.
it's so
juicy.
juicy.
And, yes.
Yeah, it looks perfect
Perfectly
and cooked to perfection. And the oven is really, really amazing that it does all the work for you. And it's versatile because you can set it to wherever you like your meat cooked, whatever temperature, and it really takes the guesswork out of it.
Yes, it does.
Go
And
ahead.
That's what Miele is all about.
I'm gonna take a
Making it easy for the cook and delicious.
The meat looks extremely tender and very juicy.
You know, if you wanted to,
nice.
you could even put
Nice.
this roast on what's called our delay start, and that really even eases the cook.
If you're going out and you want it, it's really, really pretty automatic. I love it. This is
delicious.
delicious. This has been a
Taste the
pleasure.
stuffing.
The
Oh,
stuffing's
it's delicious.
fruity and delicious.
You taste the cranberry in there?
Really
Tart,
wonderful.
little
And I
bit.
love the sausage. I
Yeah.
want
Nice
to
and
thank
moist.
Miele and ladies, Susan and
Thank
Holly.
you.
Really wonderful to be here. Happy holidays. I can't wait to make this.
To see today's recipe and all of the recipes featured on the Chef's Kitchen, log on to chefskitchen.tv.